Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. Let's play a new run. Let's just random this one. We tried Woken Stygian on the last run. Kinda feels like I misplayed a little bit. Should have had more units. Let's actually try to think about the types of units that we're going to be facing in a run and how we're going to be dealing with them on our run. Let's try to work on that a little bit here. So again, Seraph, Sap, 11 health harvest minion, 11 attack harvest minions that have 160 health or something like that on the Seraph fight. 15 times 2, 5. So we would like spells that can do 5 damage, maybe an endless imp, maybe a vent that has magic power and holdover, something like that. If we're going to be dealing with single high HP units, how we're going to kill them? Well, a crit builder is actually not bad. If there's a tank in the front, you can hit him back. It does decent damage on its own. You know which unit it's going to hit, so you don't have to roll the bones on it. We'll work on it as we go, though. We'll try to get some units. We can sacrifice an imp, which is good for the Welder Helper. Welder Helper itself is pretty decent at getting armor. Let's see what we get from this. X cost +3 or 25% chance to deal 5 damage when an enemy unit enters your terrain. I kind of like the X cost gets +3. Vent. The spike, that's like 2 rage, 2 armor per X. So it would be 6 rage, 6 armor. I kind of like this. I still like it. I'm trying to think of what other X cost cards exist in the Hellhorn build, but I guess we are also going to be taking Stygian cards. So why don't we just quickly look? X cost cards, Spike and Vent. Okay, so I was right on that one. And then the only X cost Stygian card is Spike of the Stygian for Sap and Frostbite. But just killing support units 25% of the time is also real nice. All right, I tell you what, I think we'll go with the Mallet. Why? Well, it will help on Seraph against the 5 health minions. It'll help kill a lot of garbage that we come up with come up across on this run. I think it's okay. And I actually think that the Slay Armor Revenge Rage champion is okay because of the fact that we will be able to put armor on the unit with the imps. And we can kind of maybe build around armor and rage. This champion can do a lot of damage. It is pretty tough to keep him alive, though. You need something that can keep him alive. Ugh, I'll do it. You need something that can keep him alive that can give him a lot of armor, I think. We have imps. We would prefer more, but imps are fine for now. The armor on Slay is nice, but the problem is that they're very likely to die in the first hit anyways, it feels like. So we're gonna ice you. We're gonna ice you. We're gonna ice you. You're probably gonna hit the pyre. Oh. I do have other units in the deck, right? There they are. So, Welder Helper. Welder Helper. Now you're taking 137. That's actually a lot more than I thought it would be, and any spell will kill you. I gotta kill your friend first. So that worked surprisingly well. I thought we would take some damage after the first couple of turns, but... So pre-building Rage on the champion is nice, but because we Revenge Rage, I think the Welder Helper is better, but we have 2 of them. I think that the Molting Imp is the best because of the summon effect, and if you can make it endless, you're gonna love yourself. Crit Builder does a lot of damage. I don't think we need Ice Tornado. What I like about Crit Builder is that you can get the offering to trigger sometimes. So why don't we take a Titan's Gratitude? It's half the damage of a Crit Builder for 1/3 of the energy, and it might trigger the offering. Consumer of Crowns cost -3 per imp unit in play. Okay, well, I guess we'll take the Consumer of Crowns and then build an imp deck. This will be the run where we don't get Impolate either, huh? Well, if we're gonna do this, we have 3 imps. We can keep the imps alive and then play Consumer when they shuffle. We could upgrade the Consumer, or we could upgrade spells. Or maybe we can make an imp endless. Let's go for the Hellhorned unit. I do like the Steelworker as like a crappy tank. And we can make, well, we can make the Molting Imp endless, which is exactly what we wanted, because it's 5 damage when it comes out. So that's perfect. And then we'll put health on the Steelworker just so that they can live longer, because they are going to be a tank. And we're going to see if we can't make this Consumer work. We're going to have like an imp floor at the top. They only, like, this is actually fine, I think. We're going to have the imp floor at the top, I hope. And then try to keep all the imps alive whenever possible. But the problem is we're going to be drawing the Consumer probably on turn 1, which makes it a little hard to play, admittedly. But, oh no, you're dead. Oh no, you're not. Oh, look at that, you're healing. Oh, look at that, you're actually healing a lot. Uh-oh. Okay. I hate that you're up there, but I mean, I can just kill you. Okay, look, the draw has not gone my way so far. We're probably not gonna get the Consumer at this rate. Also, hello! You have sweep. But I think you're dead. All right. Fair enough. 43, 49, 55 damage from the champion. That was pretty good. We gave him enough armor that he lived. Ooh, man, these are all good. Hornbreak for the piercing. Fortify for the armor. We do want armor for the champion. And another imp, which makes it easier to play the Consumer. It's just rage, which is not that good, but we need to get that Consumer out somehow. Really what I want is, I want the energy imp, because the energy imp gives us 4 energy and makes him 3 cheaper. So it costs 1 to play, so it reduces his cost by 6 by playing the energy imp when we have him in hand. It's pretty freaking good. But I do like Fortify for the free armor. We got imps for that. I'm gonna take another imp. And we're definitely gonna take an offering token and hold it over if we can. It's a great card. You love to see it. And we could go free artifact. I think we will go free artifact. More units that we can play before we play Consumer is good, but an artifact, if it's like hold over your energy, is insane. Oh no, we're not upgrading spells. We're not really spell focused right now. Okay, so we have an X% chance of playing the Consumer. Okay, I'll take it. We could draw the Consumer. We could draw the Steelworker. If we add another unit, it's less likely to draw the Consumer of Crowns, but I still think you gotta add units. I don't think you can just avoid adding units forever. So do you take an Icy Silo fight, apply spell weakness so you can hit him with a mass damage crit builder? Yeah, why not? 120 damage crit builder would be pretty good. You had Consumer of Crowns as Crown of Guns. +1 energy per turn for every 2 blight cards in your deck. I mean, the Embers, when we upgrade, I gotta think. Because the Embers, when you upgrade them, give you energy that you can use to play the Consumer, but so does this. I love this card, or I love this artifact. It's great. You almost always love having the extra energy. And now we can take card draw, because we don't really care about floor capacity. Now, you currently suck, Hornbreaker. I hope you're gonna get better. You are gonna get better, I believe. But I think for right now, I just wanna like put you up here so that you take less damage. How come you didn't summon a bomb? Oh, it died! It died to the frickin' mallet. So I think we want Prince. I suppose we should play everything, huh? We'll put the Steelworker up here to protect the imps when we draw them. Oh my god. And then we'll play the welder helpers down here at least. Gotcha, gotcha. We might as well play the Icy Silo fight, start stacking up spell weakness on the boss. And we already can play the Consumer, so we love life. And there's our Endless Imp, which we will play just to blow up the bomb. I guess we don't have to. We could, we could just torch the bomb, take 2 damage, and increase our rage, but I still think you play the Imp to bring him back. Then Consumer of Crowns goes up here. So now we have a tank and the Consumer at the top, which we love. You're gonna hit my Imp. I could kill my own Imp and bring him back. We need to start doing damage to these guys, though. Maybe try to get a kill with the champion, I should say. You love the Imp. We need capacity down here. Well, actually, you know what? There you go. You're doing 15 damage, huh? That'll get you a kill. I don't want to play this, because you're gonna die anyways. When you move up a floor, I want the champion to get a kill for armor. So similarly, I kind of don't want to just ice this Forged Disciple, but I really think we should. We could gain armor, but you know what? We know what's gonna win this run for us. It's gonna be the Consumer. We don't need to play other units. We don't need to worry about things. We just do this. We just do this. You're gonna get a couple more spell weakness. One day that's actually gonna work. This is not a spell, so we can play it. We might as well play it. Is it just gonna draw itself? Oh my god. I hate it. I hate it. Alright, end turn. I mean, it makes sense. You draw the card and it puts it on your draw pile, but oh well. Anyways, you're toast. There you go. So, we know we can play the Consumer now. It's awkward, but we can play it. We need card draw right now, and then maybe capacity later. Oh, you know, we didn't take the X cost one, so we don't really need the spike. I think the Alloy of the Ancients is really good. Sure, why not? 2 Consumer of Crowns, I'll do it. I'm not afraid. Definitely increases our chance of getting one on turn 1. You know what? I'm like, okay, well, what? I mean, you really want him on turn 1, don't ya? Don't ya? Could also just take a Demon Fiend. It's a good mini Consumer of Crowns, and then I think you just go Consumer of Crowns. More armor, more rage, or multi-strike. It's tempting, because you could get multiple kills with the multi-striker. It is very tempting. I'm just gonna go for the tankier one. Makes it more likely to live on turn 1. So at this point, yes, I would love a Sketches of Salvation artifact to just get all my units out immediately every turn, every combat, and then we would just remove all the train stewards and get all of our Consumer of Crowns out immediately. Yes, I would love that. Can we make it happen? I don't know. I think what we do here, though, is we actually put the Hornbreaker in the back so we can get a Slay trigger. End turn. Okay, we're getting another kill with the champion, which is lovely. We'll ice you. We have 4 capacity here. Seems like a good place to put the icy silo fight. End turn. This might be a pretty quick run. Now, the Consumer is taking a lot of damage, but we'll just put the Alloy of the Ancients on him once we get it. This is a pretty bad turn for us, though, because we can't play what we want to play. We don't have the energy. These will cost 7. We'll have 4 energy. Yeah, so we're gonna have to wait for the shuffle on these, but we still want to play the imps to make them cheaper. We might not get to play them though, but if we don't play them, sure, whatever. So the first Consumer is going down. Our champion has a lot of armor though. So I think you play the Demon Fiend and a Welder Helper. I think the reason why you do this is because now we have imps to make the other consumers better if we draw them later. That makes sense, right? By the way, you guys are doing a lot of damage. Torch you. You know, I actually do want to draw. Not good draw, but I still like the draw. Put the alloy on you. We'll knock you back, so you're dying. Oh, that actually killed you, huh? Fair enough. Could give you more rage. How many consumers do you have? Right now, 3. It's pretty good. You're taking 372 damage, huh? Ooh, nice. And now we're gonna get a Slay trigger. Now you're taking 405. We want the Slay trigger, so I really don't want to put down a Molting Imp or play any spells. So I think what we'll do is, well, it's funny, because if I play the Molting Imp, I can play spells, but we'll lose damage by playing the Molting Imp. A lot of damage, actually. So I don't think you do that. I think you play a Train Steward behind the Hornbreaker Prince. Or actually, if you put him at the... Because here's the thing. Every time the Hornbreaker Prince takes damage, he gets rage. We want him to get hit. But we also want him to live for one more turn. So we put the Train Steward in front, he'll live for one more turn. But if we do this, he's taking 2 less hits on the first turn because of the Absolver not hitting him. So let's put the Train Steward in the back. That's another 35 damage. And then we'll just end turn. We're not going to be playing more consumers because we have no capacity for them anywhere, but, you know, did a lot of damage there, and you're dead, so I think that's pretty good. I want unit upgrades right now. Units have to be upgraded. We need more health. Ooh, this is really good. We need more health. We need armor, we need rage, we need it all. We need damage too. Multi-strike on the consumers would be incredible. And we need capacity after this so we can play 2 consumers on 1 floor. Or an Ascend. An Ascend would also do it so we can play more consumers on a floor by raising them. Flame, huh? We have the energy to play it. Let's take it. Silence? Ooh, Sap. Sap is so good. I'm not worried about the boss that gets +1 per revenge because we do 100 damage in a hit. We're not hitting him frequently. So we need to remove cards. We could remove Vengeful Shards. It's gonna cost us 1 energy per turn though. So let's keep the Vengeful Shards for a bit. We'll remove Train Stewards instead. Because of the artifact. We want the Blight cards to give us extra energy every turn. Now, do you make a consumer endless? That's an interesting one. What the heck do you make endless here? You could make a welder helper endless and then target it with a torch. But I also like the idea of a endless consumer so that you can keep replaying them if they ever die. You know, we have 3 of them. We can afford upgrades on any of these guys. I think it's okay to do this. Like, I think it's okay to spend money, is basically what I'm saying. So +5, +10, we'll put that on the Icy Silo fight. Now we just need sweep. Or, sorry, quick, I should say. And can't gain armor. I'd rather just have 25 health on this guy, because we're not playing many spells. How about a large consumer? No. A large steelworker is okay. You do like the large silo fight, though. But it's not quick. I think you save it. I think you save to try to get the... Oh, but... Okay, here's the thing. If you can make the Icy Silo fight quick, they're killing a lot of the support units before they make it up. But if you get the Molting Imp, you're also killing the support units before they make it up because you're just playing the Imp, and it's killing all of them because it does 5 damage. So I think it's okay to make the Icy Silo fight sweep at 21 damage. And then we'll just give the Steelworker more health. And then incant 1 armor, I don't think we want it. Instead, I'm just gonna remove a Frozen Lance. And I think that was pretty good. It's still quite tricky for us to, I will do this. Our Pyre does not take much damage from these units if they make it. It's kind of tricky for us to play the consumers, but once we get more capacity, we'll be able to fit more of them. So that's scary, because it makes them stronger. You're gonna be stunned up there. Okay, so I think we go Hornbreaker Consumer. We're gonna let these guys make it up and do 3 damage. Can kill 1. I think I take 1 Pyre damage to kill 1 with a spell. You're gonna take a little bit more damage yourself, but I think that's okay. There's not a lot of capacity behind you, but oh well. You're living. A Rage Imp will kill you, as will a Molten Imp. I can reduce your cost by 6. Or I could just play a Demon Fiend. Okay, I gotta think. I think you don't play a consumer here. I think you just go, or I should say, I don't think you play the Demon Fiend. I think you just go Molting Imp here to kill this guy, Fledgling Imp here to kill the gold guy, and then we just rely on, you know, this consumer to do all the damage as enemies move up and kill the boss, which I think would be okay. Because now you're getting kills. You're dead. It's unfortunate that we drew all of our expensive units on that turn. You don't expect to draw 3 of them in 1 turn. It is what it is to an extent. Now, do you play the Icy Silo fight anywhere, or do you wait to try to get another consumer out? Because if we play the Icy Silo fight, we don't have floor capacity. I think you play them. I think you hold it. I think you wait and you just try to make a consumer work, right? Let's start here. You're dying, and you... Well, I mean, honestly, you're also dead now. We got time. The problem is this floor is gonna suck if we don't get any units out there. Is a silo fight good enough? Are we likely to get to our big units again? I actually don't think we are. I think I will play the silo fight. I think we're gonna have a respite before we draw those cards again. It's a bit of a risky move, but it's what I'm going with. Rage 4, Armor 5. I can... You hit, you hit, you hit, you hit. We're gonna gain a lot of rage. One hit kill this guy. You're gonna kill those guys. Okay. Yeah, I kind of feel like you just keep getting more rage in that case. I don't really want to kill an imp. Although drawing faster through the deck would be nice. And we could just kill a... I mean, if we kill the Endless Imp, we literally draw them right now. I think I'm gonna kill the Rage Imp, though, so that we don't draw it again. And then we'll, let's put a Welder Helper out here to give you some more, and then I'll ice the Welder Helper. Oh, no, we want to keep him! Look, we still got one Imp. And now we got another Imp. Looks like you're gonna make it to the pyre, though. Now, spell weakness is not good to have up here at the top floor. Oh well. Unless we can kill you. If we can kill you, then you don't matter. You're dead. Fantastic. Okay, so it was very risky doing the trial, I think, and we need the capacity so we can play more units, and we need more energy, we need more look, we need everything. Pyre Chomper is exactly what I want, but I think we're in a good spot. I think we are. Silence to enemy units, or freeze a card in hand. I like this, because now we can freeze a consumer. We need to freeze those consumers so we can play them. That's extremely useful. And I think at this point we should upgrade spells. We have not upgraded any spells. We could upgrade, or we could save our cash, and then upgrade units here. But I think it's okay to remove a couple of cards, heal up a little bit more, and make better spells. I don't really know what our spell upgrades would do, except for like double stack and make things cheaper, and holdover, which is always good, so we'll do it. And I mean, I do like the holdover, so you can get the free crit builders, but maybe there's something else we want to hold over, like freeze. We can freeze a card every turn and hold it in hand. So it's like, oh, I want to hold this card for later. Oh, I want to hold an offering for later, or an offering token, or an important work, or a drain. Kind of think this might be better as a holdover target, because it doesn't exhaust. Plus 10 magic power. We should spend our money. So we'll make a torch able to kill a unit. We'll make the inflame cheap and look for a double stack. Well, we can permafrost something. So let's permafrost a drain. Isn't token the best? It'll let you cycle like crazy. Except I want to freeze my consumers to play them, which I think is more important than offering token. Yeah, offering token can hit you the free offerings, but I can just play those for 3 if I want to play them. I need to freeze the consumers if I draw the freeze card early so I can actually play them in the future. I think the freeze is actually pretty good here. So I am gonna freeze the drain as well. And then we're gonna remove just a couple of frozen lances. These cards are not that good at all. The token, by the way, it holds over, so it costs you a card draw, but it itself draws a card, which replaces the card draw. What you lose is 1 card in your hand per turn. You have 1 less card to play because you're playing and discarding 1 off of the offering token. But we would still be able to play 5 cards with Abandoned Stave and choose 1 card and still discard a card if we don't like it, which might be a Blight card. So it is actually pretty good. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, we can almost kill all of the units on this turn. In fact, we essentially can kill all the units on this turn. It's going to be a Crypt Builder, Hornbreaker Prince, Torch Consumer. The problem is we do not have the ability to play all of those cards. We don't have the energy, I should say. So we could wait on a consumer, but I think because we have the energy, we have to act on the consumer. So I think the consumer has to be played. I think if we play him in the middle with the champion, we're happy because we're able to kill these units as they move up. So I think you want consumer. And I actually think the champion makes a pretty good tank for the consumer. The problem is the prince is not getting too many kills, but I still think you do it like this. And then we might as well play the Icy Silo fight and then just torch one of these backline units. They're taking some damage, but whatever. They're not part of our end game. They're part of our mid game, our early game of just, you know, killing things. So we did get preserve. We should freeze something. Well, we're gonna freeze the consumer, which is exactly the plan I wanted. I think we will. Oh, I do like this. You're gonna get incant off of this, but you're gonna die on the next floor anyways. So I think you imp, then draw. Then I think you armor, Demon Fiend, and then we might as well play a card. Weirdly enough, this will allow our champion to get a kill, but cost us a consumer. But I think that's okay, because we have another consumer in the deck. I do like the idea of getting that kill, though. Why do I like the idea of discarding that? Because we're gonna get another one, and we can just freeze this one. It doesn't matter which one we freeze, as long as we freeze one of them. So we'll freeze this one, the Endless one, who will go on the bottom floor when the Icy Silo fight dies. They're actually not gonna die on this turn, though. All right, I mean, that doesn't help you get kills at all. Let's just, oh, I can barely not kill you, huh? Well, we'll let you get that kill. We'll just torch you. Should have torched the boss. Well, no, we don't want to torch the boss because of the spell weakness. Okay, we got one imp. It's our Endless Imp. I don't really want this Endless Imp to come back. I don't want it in my hand ever again. I kind of just want it out there. Then we'll play the Steelworker. I think this is okay. I don't want to preserve any of these cards. We desperately need capacity though, so we'll end. I gotta find a place for the consumer though, is the problem. It's a big problem. You're taking 30. I can get you a kill. I can get you a kill pretty easily. Now you're getting a kill, because you're gonna gain rage off of getting hit. You get rage 6, that's an extra 12 damage, so you're gonna do 49. Barely, but it's there. Guess I could also ice my own units, but I'd have to ice the Silophyte to play a consumer down here. 8 damage is not that much though. We can make it work. Actually, it's only 5 because you're a sweeper on this turn, which is nice. So let's keep buffing you. This floor is okay. We'll play the Shard. I do need to play another Imp though before I can play the consumer. Unless we get the energy imp, but then I'd still need to ice you and play the energy imp on the same turn. Look, it's gonna be kind of hard to make it work. We'll figure it out though. Again, 1 floor capacity in this, it changes everything for us. You're getting a kill, perfect. You love to see it. No, I got no room to play anything. I can play the consumer. I have the energy for it on this turn. No, I don't. I'll have 6 energy. Damn it. I just need you to die. It's unfortunate that I need you to die, but unfortunately I need you to die. I'm just saving the sap for when Fel reaches this floor. Oh, I guess you just inflame. And then end turn. Freeze the imp. That's actually a good idea. Should have done that. That would have been smart. And you know what? We did draw the torches to be able to play the consumer, but we need an imp, and we have an imp, so it's gonna be 4 energy, 3 energy, 5 energy. We'd have to draw another imp, but then I still couldn't play him. Yeah, we don't have the capacity to play these consumers. We have too many of them. I still think we're fine though, just because of the fact that we have enough damage, we have sap, we can, you know, keep Fel from doing too much to us. It's just very awkward. It's a very awkward situation. So let's gain some, well, it's just gonna draw you back! Which is actually fine, because I can just put armor on you now. So we have 6 energy. We cannot get that 7th energy right now. Awkward. So we'll just torch you, and torch you, and torch you. Could also torch my champion. I don't think we need to do that. And this floor is doing 800 damage, but watch how this is gonna change as we play some cards here. Bye-bye. We actually don't have a lot to play, so it's gonna be Welder Helper. It's gonna be Crit Builder. Well, you want to start with the sap, I think. Well, no, you want to start with the Crit Builder because it's spell weakness enabled. Then you sap. Now you're taking 1,032. I would have thought it would have been a little bit more. You're doing 6 damage. Then you're gonna do wait, no, it's not times 3, it's times 2. You're gonna do 6 damage, and then you're gonna do 10. Then you're gonna do 14, then you're gonna do 18. How much health do we have? We have 57 health? So after the first 6, that's 51. After the 10, that's 41. After the 14, that's 27. Then you're gonna be hitting for 18, and we'll have 9 health. So I think torching us does more damage. Not by much, but by a little bit. And then we can, I think we're safe to just play another spell for damage. Now we only need to do 30 damage to you to kill you, and we can do 30 damage on the next turn pretty easily. So that was pretty good. We took no pyre damage. We have a nearly full health pyre. Sure, all summon effects triggered so far this battle. Lots of armor, possibly. We can freeze them for the very end. Another alloy though is pretty good. But a Transcend Imp seems kind of fun. Now, Gift for the Guard is also pretty good because you can draw a lot of cards and enhance them. Get them out of your deck. A little expensive. Let's go for the Transcend Imp on this one. And we need floor capacity. We need to be able to play 2 consumers on a floor. That way we can actually get our freaking units out there. And more room for imps too. Okay. Now we do not have a lot of gold. I actually would like to go to the right path to get more gold in order to afford like a multi-strike on a consumer. But if we go left, we might get Preserve Energy. We can also upgrade spells for lower cost. I don't think we can afford much from the left path though. So let's go right path. We know that there's a guaranteed something we can do here. Okay, well I don't think large stone is what we want. Capacity is a problem, making things large doesn't help. Excuse me. Should have saved it for the quickness. Well, a quick consumer is pretty good. I think we might as well spend. It's all of our cash, but oh well. Now we could go for rage or significantly more armor gain. Armor gain on kill and rage gain on revenge. I think that the brawler is better, but I love the Hornbreaker Prince having more health. But I think the brawler is better with the multi-strike now. Yeah, it's less armor gain, but if we can give him a lot of kills. No. Well, actually, if we can play 2 consumers on a floor, we can kill units as they move up. Look, our pyre has a lot of health. 0 damage, 10 HP minions aren't that bad. This guy is the big problem, but that's why we need 2 consumers, like ASA freaking P. So honestly, I'm like, okay, what if you put the consumer at the top? Well, actually, can we get a kill? Rage 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god, I can kill you. I can kill the Gilded Wing. The Hornbreaker Prince does 50 damage. Every rage increases that damage by 4. I can give you 4, and then you're gonna get hit twice. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rage, that's 40 damage. That means you're gonna do 90 and you do 100, and you have 190. We might as well make you quick. We might as well put you out there. I saw the 174 and I'm like, no, what did I do wrong? I didn't do anything wrong. I can't believe that's actually enough damage. That's fantastic. Now you're alive, you're a jerk. I'm just gonna, put some units down and kill you. We could keep the drain or we could play it. I think we ice you. I hate that you're living, but this is what we understood this was gonna happen. Spell weakness might also help kill you, so it's not that bad. But we end turn. We need to play 2 consumers at the top in order to kill this guy, but if he hits the pyre, I don't really mind it too much. This is not enough damage to kill him. This is not enough damage to kill him. Might as well give everyone rage, right? I think we might as well play you at the front too. Just so that we can, just so we can do more damage. Actually, a Crypt Builder kills the Gilded Wing, so I think you do play Crypt Builder here. You do 7 damage. You're gonna hit him. You're gonna hit him for 106. 53. You're gonna hit twice. You're gonna get another 24 damage. 24 plus 53, that's 77 damage. What's 77 plus 106? It's not enough to kill you. It's barely not enough to kill you. I think torches would actually get a kill on you. With the first hit of the champion, and then the champion's gonna get a second hit on the purifier. That's what I'm trying to game here. I'm trying to game 2 kills. So I think you start with the Crypt Builder. Oh, you know what? Torching our own champion increases his damage more than torching the enemy. So that's how we're gonna get both kills. It's gonna be Crypt Builder to knock him back. Now, we are getting a kill, but if we torch our champion once and play the imp, you're still not getting a second kill? I thought you would. Well, that's still fine. I thought the math would have worked out, but I guess not. Oh well. You're not dying. You're gonna hit the pyre 5 times. Oh well, 45 damage incoming. Gotta kill you. Can't kill you. Can't knock you back. We're at least getting 1 Slade trigger though, which is nice. We should play the imps. They need to go out so we can play other units. So I think I'm just gonna kill a train steward. And you know, I can sap you, and then we're gonna take less damage. I like that. We didn't take much less, but a little bit less, and it buys us a little bit more time to maybe be able to play a consumer, although we're not going to be able to play a consumer because this guy is still alive. He's gonna have spell weakness. We can hit him for likely 120 next turn. We have to find a way to do another like 70 damage, which kind of blows. I still can't believe you're not getting enough kill. You're not killing these guys. Well, I guess you're hitting him once because you're living. Well, actually, you're taking 94. You're taking 91 damage from the champion. It means you do 182. I'm like, if I torch the champion, that doesn't change anything. It does give him 6 rage, but that's not good enough. Is it? He's gonna get twice. He's gonna get hit. If he gets hit 4 times, he gets another 24 base damage. So he's doing 105, which is not enough to kill this guy in 1 hit. Oh, but you're quick anyways. It doesn't matter. I'm trying to finagle a victory here. It's not working. I can do 5 damage to all enemies, which also doesn't matter. 10 damage to all enemies also wouldn't matter, but I can't finagle that. I hate that you're making it up. I hate that you're making it up too. We need these consumers out. We didn't get the preserve card early. We didn't have the imps out to play them. Kind of a little screwy, huh? Might as well do it like that. Hold on to the energy imp. We're gonna take another mass hit here because I don't think we're gonna kill this guy. Important work might do it if we can draw Crit Builder, but we'd have to draw Crit Builder and Transcend Imp and Titan's Gratitude and somehow kill you. We might as well try, right? So. But I need you to attack, right? Well, we can play the Welder Helper and kill him. Please. Hey! All right. Can we kill you? No. Damn it, these guys! I hate this trial. I hate full health units when they move up. It's so dumb, and I hate it. And you guys are making it up, and I can't kill you, and I can't stop you, and you're gonna kill me. Nearly. I hate them. I hate them. I hate these guys. I hate you. How can I do this? $25, $25, $25. 2 damage doesn't change anything, so it gives us a lot more damage. Not nearly enough. Since that doesn't change anything, I think we're absolutely not killing this guy. Like, we're gonna live, but we're gonna have no health. Why did you take it? Honestly, I thought I'd be able to play more consumers. 2 consumers on a floor would kill these guys. I just haven't been able to play the consumers as much as I would like. The consumers have been really awful to get out. So we took 100 damage on this fight, which sucks. But I was really hoping we'd be able to get these consumer 131, but we just can't play them. We still can't play them. It's insane. Fragile is stupid. If a unit takes any damage, it dies. I don't know if that triggers off of armor, but I guess you just take none. Freeze another card. No, I think we're gonna say no. That could have just, you know, completely ruined the run for us. I don't know. I think it was probably worth risking at least. Let's go for the pyre health. Randomized draw. There you go. That's what we needed. Because now we can actually play our cards. So can we like multi-strike some of these consumers now? We can large stone something, which is not what we want. So just give me the reroll. Okay, well we'll make a quick consumer and incant armor on this consumer and put rage on this consumer, and there we go. And remove cards. Well, we don't need the imps really anymore, but we also don't need train stewards at all, so we'll remove train stewards first and go fight Seraph. EB0020, see you later, thanks for being here. You know what, we should have definitely taken the magic power artifact so we could kill enemies with torches. I'm realizing that would have been really helpful. Because these guys do a lot of damage. But hey, look, consumers! And 12 energy turn 1. All right, how do we want our floor to look? 5 capacity here sucks, but quick consumers are pretty good. In fact, an endless quick consumer in the front sounds amazing. He is dying, but that's kind of expected. You're not getting a kill because you're sapped. I always forget the sap. Ugh, that's okay. We'll just put out some consumers up here. We'll put out a demon fiend and a steel worker. And man, I really hate that I can't kill you. I forgot all about the sap. That at least gets you closer in the long run. We'll put an imp out, and we'll start killing imps at some point. But, I mean, now we got our units out. That's pretty good, huh? Also, the consumer is always going to be free every time it shows up, so there you go. These guys are all living, huh? I don't like that. Now you're living. Fantastic. Let's put the rage on our champion. We really want this champion to start getting kills at some point. Probably sap you. Our units have a lot of health, but we don't have a lot of armor generation, so I don't think we're gonna have a good shot here unless we can find some way to generate lots of extra armor. I mean, right now our champion's dying, because these guys just do so much damage. We should have really focused around building more armor, I think. Can at least push you back. That saves us a lot of damage and gets us a kill with the champion. You're gonna come back to life? That's fine, we'll bring you back. Floor capacity also really effing sucks. I really should not have put the champion and the consumer here. Because, well, I mean, I'll be honest, I think we got very unlucky with the negative capacity because there's no room for the you know, bomb imp, which is what I was planning on for the whole run. I was like, once we get the endless imp, we'll kill these guys. Well, that didn't really work out, did it? Although we can play it next turn if we hold it over this turn, so I think we do hold it over. What's going on up here? You're dying. I can put a unit there to take your place. I think we want the imp. Gain 2 energy and draw 1. We're unlikely to draw anything that's playable. Let's just ice you. And then actually, if I ice you, you're living, and our champion is still getting a kill, and they're taking less damage. That's pretty good. Cyber Gecko, hello, welcome. How's it going? It's going all right. Although this run is a little sketchy, due to my own play, mostly. You need armor. You also need armor. We need to play the welder helper. We gotta kill him later, but we can play him now. We have the energy imp. It is technically a refund, although it's not that good. What are we gonna do about this floor? My god. I'm surprised we're actually killing a unit, but I guess we're getting hit so many times we're getting enough rage that it works. Because if I play the Molting Imp down here, well, we can't, first of all. But if we do that, I don't think... Oh, you know what? This consumer, because they're endless, we can play them here and here. Well, we can't play them here, but we can play them here, so we want to make sure that this is open. I think. Actually, I could get a lot of energy. No, I don't have the energy. Well, no, yeah. Well, so give me 1 energy back. I'd have 6 energy. Then I could kill it, play the Transcend Imp, get even more energy. Then I'd have like 8. But then what am I going to do with 8 energy? Sorry, this is taking a minute, but I got to figure out the line of survival. Because I got no spells to kill these guys. We have no way of drawing. The torches only do 2 damage. Really should have gotten the +3 magic power, because then it would kill these units. Molten Imp can't even be played. Can't kill you. So I think we accept that you're gonna die in that case, and that we're only killing 1 minion. Except I really don't like that. I think we could do better. I just gotta find how to do better. We have too many imps that are really expensive. Because I don't want to alloy you, because if I alloy you, we're not getting a kill. So I think we do alloy the champion. Their damage is not that good though, but I still think it's what you want to do. I mean, unless you want to alloy this guy, so that when Seraph moves up we have more time, but wouldn't you rather still alloy the champion so that they can do more damage? And then you can play, you know, Pyre Chomper for energy, kill it, you play a Molting Imp, you hold the Transcend Imp. Kinda like that. Well, it would actually be something like this. It would be Molting Imp, who's taken a hit, Welder Helper, who we can kill later, Alloy, will preserve the Transcend Imp. We could put out another Welder Helper, I guess. We'd have to, you know, kill him at some point, but that's still good armor. 2 torches will do it. We just need to make sure we have capacity for the Endless. You're taking 50 some odd damage, 51? That's a lot of damage. You come out because it's kind of just what you do. You block shots for the champion. Inflame, I think, will allow us to do additional damage to you, so I kind of like that. Sacrifice Imp. It costs us 1 energy, but it gets an Imp out of the system, which I do enjoy. Silophyte. Doesn't need to be played, really can't be played. Having her at the bottom would have been amazing. Should have played her down there. Alloy and the consumer would have reduced damage to the champ. That is correct. However, we want the champ to get hit for the rage. If he doesn't get hit, he's not getting the kills on the units that move up. So there is a reason to have the champion take damage. This next floor is gonna suck, by the way, unless we get Molting Imp out. So we have to play Molting Imp, I think. Also saves infinite damage on the consumer. Then I think you Inflame. Doesn't roll over any damage, which is unfortunate. But we can play a like Titan's Gratitude to do something. I mean, I think we should run the math, actually. 10, 9, 14, 14, you're dead, you're taking no damage. So you're doing 59 times 2 plus 94. 94 plus 59. That's enough to get a kill on you. So why are you... Oh, the armor is keeping you alive. When our consumer dies, you get armor, and that's why we're not killing you in one hit with the champion. So a Titan's Gratitude will kill you. I'm interested in calculating whether a Frozen Lance will do it, though. Because you're gonna have 61 health with armor. So 6 damage will do it, and then we don't have to risk the discard. But I hate that you're gonna make it up to the next floor with 90, but I think there's no other way. We gotta make sure we bleed over some damage. So that bleeds over 59 damage, which is pretty good. Still have the Drain in hand, still have the Transcend Imp. Hate that there's another unit up there now, but this is actually a pretty good draw. Like, actually really good. Crit Builder. We do 2 damage! It's not enough! We can make it work, though. We can make it work. So the consumer just always goes out. These floors are getting a little tricky, though. You want to play the Molting Imp, I think, every turn. We can play it here and it'll tank a hit. So I think that's our play. Consumer blocks. Molting Imp blocks and kills. Then we gotta do 30 damage to you. A torch will kill you, believe it or not. And now our pyre is taking no damage. You will die on the next floor. Everything looks good. Please be end wave soon. Like, I can't do this any longer. It's getting real scary here. So consumer? Big tanky unit now, that's annoying. I'm keeping the champion alive as long as possible so that he has as much armor for the Seraph. Is basically what I'm doing here. I could Crit Builder you, and then we'll get a kill on the Darkwing. Duck. Or I could Crit Builder you, and we're getting a kill on you. Dude, I gotta kill this Imp at some point too. We have 2 turns from when Endless happens, so I think we can stall. I think we do need the Molting Imp out there though, to keep tanking hits. It's been so good. And the Transcend Imp only grows in power. Unlimited power! And we could also play the Transcend Imp to put 40 armor on a unit on the champion and then kill him with a torch if we can get that combination to really happen. Or we play him up here to put armor on this guy, which is like a backup plan. So we want the Inflame. 94, kill, do some damage, bleed over. These guys have low health, they'll be fine, you're dying, that's okay. This is what we want. And now I am of the opinion that you probably just Crit Builder. I know we could torch our own Welder Helper, we want to torch him eventually, but I think when we have it in hand, we need to make sure that we take as little pyre damage as possible. So Blexmer in chat has the ideal, which is you get a torch, you play the Transcend Imp, you put 40 armor on the champion, you torch the Transcend Imp, then you play the consumer. We have the energy to make it work, and we'll get an energy refund because of playing the other imp that gives you energy back. So we can make this work. This will give us a massive energy refund as soon as we play the Transcend Imp. Well, it's gonna give us 4 energy, but that's enough. That's enough. So it's gonna be Transcend Imp, it's gonna put Rage and 40 armor on the champion. We gain energy, it does a bunch of damage too. Then we gotta torch him. I guess we should have used important work on that, that's a little silly. Well, we could play the Molting Imp and then important work him back, but it's actually much better to do it here. You gain armor, I don't care. So we play the Consumer. I think the Consumer goes in the back because we want the champion to get hit in order to trigger his rage. Also, the Consumer is expensive. Because we killed an imp! We killed an imp, which made it cost +3. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. But this is fine. Then what do you play? Honestly, the floor here, we can deal with this in the future, I think. I think we need to sap Seraph to do as much damage as possible. This floor is gonna suck next turn. They do a lot of damage, but you know, all we need is Crit Builder and to survive. Will we Crit Builder and survive? Dude, you know what? I don't frickin' know. But we need to drain you so that we take as little damage. You're taking 2,300 damage, it's not enough. But hopefully a Consumer on the next turn will be enough. So the champion's doing 170. At the end there, that was pretty good. You're taking 198, not good. Consumer is 1. 14, 14, 14. So we're dying unless we kill these units. We do have offering tokens, so that's how we're gonna do it. Now they're both dead, perfect. You play the Consumer. Dude, I think we torch our own unit and then Consumer next turn as well. I don't know if we can even do that, but I think it's what you try to do. So here, I think we definitely put the Consumer in the front to tank hits. Now we're doing 488. It's not enough though, it's not enough. I think we have to drain you. And then we need to like torch you so that one torch kills you next turn and then hope we get one torch. You're taking 786, which is pretty good. Really? Why is it? Oh, because I forgot that the number actually accounted for the +5 armor gain, so playing that killed him. Which is still not bad. We're dying in one hit from Seraph anyways. We might as well let this guy go up to the pyre, as long as we get a unit space out of it. Who cares, right? Okay, we need to find a way of putting up 837 more damage though. So it's going to be Consumer. 300 damage. Well, it's been fun. Oh. It was close. It was very close. It was very close. I'll be honest with you, I think if we don't get hit with the negative capacity at the bottom floor, we win. And do you wanna know why? Because there's gonna be space for the explosive imp, and I can put the champion at the front in order to get all the kills. I think that's what changes it. Because we kill all of the 15 times 2 5s, we don't let our Consumer die turn after turn after turn, and our champion gets more rage, because our champion didn't have that much rage because he wasn't getting hit. But if we have one more capacity at the bottom, you put the imp there, it dies every turn, it's endless, it comes back, our champion gets hit once or twice per round, sure, but he's getting significantly stronger, and I think that would do it. Because we would also have the capacity to play the, the Transcend Imp down there anyways, and we could actually also play the Armor Imp and torch him on the same turn to put armor on the champion. So I think that's all that would need to change in order for that to really be a victory. We got super close though. Seraph was down to, within 1,000 HP, so that 25th Covenant rank really screwed us there. It was close, but it was still a pretty darn good run. Really, we just needed more ability to play the Consumers, and we should have definitely gone for capacity first, maybe even second. Just capacity. I think that would have been better. In any case, For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.